Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And this is my Arizona Diamondbacks at Milwaukee Brewers National League Wildcard Series Game 2 post-game recap. And the Arizona Diamondbacks are getting a rematch of the 2017 NLDS as they sweep the Brewers in the Wildcard Series and they advance to the NLDS to take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. So that should be a good series. These kids aren't going down without a fight. They win the series 2-0 over the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers took a 2-0 lead. Kind of rocked Zach Gallen a little bit as Zach Gallen made his playoff debut. But then they took a 2-0 lead. And then for a few innings, it seemed like they had no answer for Freddie Peralta. And then they got to him. Alek Thomas hit a home run. Made it 2-1. Ketel Marte on a 2-run single, which made it 3-2 Diamondbacks. Tommy Pham scored on a wild pitch, which made it 4-2 Diamondbacks. And then they got another run, which made it 5-2. Is your final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks come from behind again. Last night they came back from a 3-0 deficit. Tonight they come back from a 2-0 deficit to win 5-2. Last night they won 6-3, and they lost Gabriel Moreno in this game. He got hit in the noggin on a backswing, so he got hit in the helmet with a bat. He's in concussion protocol, but hopefully he can be cleared. And we have him for the NLDS because he has a big part of this team, and we need Gabriel Moreno. But I think he'll be okay. I think they'll clear him, and we can have him back. They said we can have him back if he clears. We can have him back mid-series of next series. So good win for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I want to say congratulations to the Milwaukee Brewers for making the playoffs, winning the NL Central. You have a very good team, and this could very well be Craig Counsell. Craig Counsell's last game as manager of the Milwaukee Brewers. His contract is up. I'm hearing that Cleveland may talk to him as Terry Francona surprisingly retired on the Cleveland Guardians, so they're going to be looking for a new manager, and I hear that they're mentioning Craig Counsell, so he could be off to Cleveland. We don't know. I think him and Milwaukee are going to sit down and they're going to have a talk before. I think he wants to stay in Milwaukee. That's what I think. And he is a very good manager in Milwaukee. You know, that would suck if they lose him, but like I said, I wanted to say congratulations to the Milwaukee Brewers on making the playoffs and winning the NL Central. You guys have a very, very, very good team out there. Some great pitching. I mean, I when we went down 2-0 and then the innings went on and they couldn't, and Freddie Peralta was pitching no-hit innings, I'm sitting there thinking, oh man, they're going to force a Game 3, and then we're going to have to go in tomorrow and try to win it tomorrow. No, the Diamondbacks said, you know what, Freddie Peralta, that 2-0 lead is cute, but watch this. And then Alek Thomas hit a home run. Ketel Marte hit a 2-run single, made it 3-2. Tommy Pham scored on a wild pitch, you know, and the Diamondbacks win 5-2 over the Milwaukee Brewers. They win the series 2-0. And guys, our season is not done yet. We may be the 6th seed, but we're not done yet. We got through the wild card series. I said I wanted to win it tonight. I didn't want to go to a Game 3 tomorrow. They won it tonight, and congratulations to the Milwaukee Brewers, and good luck next year. I know you're going to want to beat us next year. This team, this Arizona Diamondbacks team, it's the kids who are making their playoff debuts that are doing the damage. Like last night it was Corbin Carroll, Gabriel Moreno, Ketel Marte. Tonight it was Alek Thomas, you know, Corbin Carroll had a good game again. Ketel Marte was a big part of this comeback again tonight. He had that 2-run single. Ketel Marte and Alek Thomas tonight. Alek Thomas, who's a rookie as well. So it's the kids who don't have the playoff experience that are doing the damage for the Arizona Diamondbacks over guys like Tommy Pham and Evan Longoria, who played great last night. He played another good game tonight. But hopefully we have Gabby back. We need him. Jose Herrera came in for him. Get well, Gabriel Moreno. We're going to need you, especially against the Dodgers. I don't know who's going to go game 1 on the mound for Arizona. We didn't have to use Merrill Kelly. If there was a game 3, we would have had to pitch Merrill Kelly. I don't know if he'll go game 1 or if it's going to be enough rest for Zach Gallen. I think the NLDS starts on Saturday, I do believe. So I think it goes 2-2-1. So I think it's a best of 5. So the first 2 will be in LA, the next 2 will be in Arizona, and then if needed, game 5 will be back in Los Angeles. Last time in 2017, when we went to the NLDS, we got swept by the Dodgers after winning the wild card game against Colorado. We went to Los Angeles for the NLDS and got swept. I don't think we're going to get swept this time. I think they're going to all we got to do is steal 1 in LA and then win our home games, and that's it. And then we can win them. And we know we can beat the Dodgers because we took 3 out of 4 of them in a series this year. So we know we can beat the Dodgers. We know we can. I know the playoffs are a different scenario and a different season, but long rest isn't good for teams. And the Dodgers have had rest because they had the bye for the wild card round. And I want to say congratulations to all the wild card teams. The Houston Astros, the Tampa Bay Rays also got swept today. The Toronto Blue Jays got swept. I think it was Texas swept Tampa Bay, and Minnesota swept Toronto, I do believe. So, congratulations to them team. Baltimore and Houston, who had the byes, Atlanta and LA were awaiting. LA was awaiting the winner of the Diamondbacks Brewers series, and the Atlanta Braves are awaiting the winners of the Phillies and Marlins series. So, the last I looked, the Phillies were winning, so I think they had swept the Marlins. So, if that's the case, it'll be Atlanta Braves versus Philadelphia Phillies in the NLDS, and it's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks, a rematch of the 2017 NLDS. So, our season isn't over. Alek Thomas got us on the board and made it 2-1, and then Ketel Marte made it 3-2 with that 2-run single. Tommy Pham scored on a wild pitch, and I was at work, so I missed the other run. I don't know who got it, but it's a 5-2 final. The Diamondbacks come from behind again to win by 3 again. They won by 3 last night after trailing 3-0. They won 6-3 in Game 1. And then after trailing 2-0, they win 5-2 tonight in Game 2 and win the series 2 games to none over the very, very good number 3 seed Milwaukee Brewers. So they went into a hostile environment, and it was very, very loud in that building. But like I said, congratulations to the Milwaukee Brewers on making the postseason, winning the NL Central. The Diamondbacks snuck in. They had to have help, but they got in, and they made some noise. I said I wanted them to make some noise, and they made some noise, and I think they're going to make some noise against the Dodgers. I don't think we're getting swept this year. I think If we can steal one in LA and then win both our games at home, I think we can win this series. We will win this series if we do that, because it's a best of 5. We only have to win 3. But if we lose this series, I hope it's in 5. I hope it's in 5. Make them go the distance. We're not going down without a fight. These kids are relentless, and they're showing it. And Zach Gallen tonight, he got rocked a little bit, but he recovered. And he settled in. He was getting them strikeouts. He had the bases loaded a couple times. The bullpen had the bases loaded a couple times, but the Brewers couldn't get him home, and their season is done. We play them again next year. I'm sure they're going to want revenge for this NL Wildcard series, but congratulations to the Milwaukee Brewers. Like I said, I'm just making the postseason. Freddie Peralta, was holding it down, and once the Diamondbacks took the lead and they pulled Freddie Peralta, I think he knew his season was over, because you've seen him walking back into the clubhouse, and he had this look on his face, and he was kind of like, fuck, and I think he knew. I think he knew once they lost that 2-0 lead, I think he knew their season had just ended at that point. Because the Diamondbacks defense last night and tonight in the bullpen, 2 nights in a row, the bullpen held it down, and Paul Sewald came in and got him out, and that's why we traded for Paul Sewald. And the young kids are doing it for the Diamondbacks tonight, or this series. They were doing it this series for the Diamondbacks. And the Dodgers better be ready for a big fight, because this is going to be a heavyweight showdown, a National League West showdown. These are 2 division teams that hate each other, and this should be a good National League division series between the Dodgers and Diamondbacks. It'll probably be Clayton Kershaw game 1 for the Dodgers, which is going to be tough, because it's tough to beat Clayton Kershaw. He shuts everybody down. You can't barely hit against Clayton Kershaw. I mean, we have gotten to him a couple times, but he'll shut you down, and it's very tough to get hits on Clayton Kershaw. But like this series, we got to weather the storm. We beat the likes of Corbin Burns. We beat the likes of Freddie Peralta. And, we're off to the NLDS. So, guys, what a series. Brewers fans, you have nothing to hang your head about. Yes, you were swept. But these Diamondbacks come in. They're the 6th seed. They just snuck in the playoffs. They were on a 4-game losing streak. And now they go into L.A. on a winning note. They go into L.A. with momentum. And their bullpen is playing lights out baseball right now. Their starting rotation is playing lights out baseball right now. I said I felt confident going into tonight that we can sweep the Brewers with Zach Gallen on the mound, and he got the win, his first ever playoff win, his first ever playoff appearance, and he gets a win, a playoff win. So, congratulations to Zach Gallen. I think he got rocked at first because the nerves, I think, were there. The nerves being your first ever playoff game, and I think the nerves were there. And but congratulations to the Arizona Diamondbacks and us Arizona Diamondbacks fans. Our season isn't over yet. I know the Dodgers is going to be a very, very tough series. They're always a tough series, and it's always, it's a division rival. It's a division series, it's against a division opponent, and but let's make it a good season, or a good series. I'm hoping we can steal this series somehow, some way, steal this series from Los Angeles, and I really want to go to the NLCS, but I know this is a young team, and they're going to be here for years and years to come. A lot of people said they were a year and a half away. from the playoffs, but they're here. They won a playoff series. They're making noise. Let's go get another one. I know it's a division opponent, and I know it's a really tough opponent that gives us fits every time we play them. And but we did take 3 out of 4 from them in one series, and we haven't gotten swept by them this year, I don't think. So let's just go in there, weather the storm, and then let's try and win a few in LA. I know we can, because the first series of the season we played them, we took 3 out of 4, and that's when we were playing some great baseball. And we're starting to play some very good baseball again. That's why I said we're going into Los Angeles with momentum. We're getting hot at the right time, and I'm feeling confident. I know the Dodgers are going to be a tough out, and I know even if we lose this series, I'm happy we made the playoffs. 2023 was an up and down year for the Diamondbacks, and I know they'll be back next year. On a day they extended GM Mike Hazen, they sweep the Brewers in the National League Wildcard series. So congratulations to Mike Hazen on his 5-year contract extension. Torey Lovullo is extended through next year, so hopefully with Mike Hazen getting an extension, hopefully he'll give Torey Lovullo an extension past next season, knowing that we made the playoffs this year and we won a playoff series, and we're not done yet. So guys, let's celebrate this one, and then get back to work and get ready for LA. It's going to be a tough series. It should be a fun series, and I don't think we'll get swept this series. We may not win it. I'm hoping we do. We may not win it because the Dodgers, they're a very good ball club. They're very good in the playoffs especially. But I think we're going in there. We're getting hot. They know we're getting hot at the right time. And I think that I don't think we're going to get swept. I think we're going to give them a run for their money. I really do. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Dom. Stay tuned for my Arizona Diamondbacks at Los Angeles Dodgers NLDS Game 1 preview. Oh, I can't wait for the NLDS. This is our season. These kids are getting that playoff experience. And it's like they're not even nervous. I mean, the pitchers and stuff are, but it's like guys like Alec Thomas and Corbin Carroll, they're treating this like it's a regular season game, And I feel bad for Gabriel Moreno, but hopefully he clears protocol, and hopefully we get him back for that Dodgers series. So go Diamondbacks, and congratulations to the Milwaukee Brewers on everything they did this year. The National League Central Division champions. So congratulations for that, and congratulations on making the wild card round, the wild card playoff series, and thank you for a hell of a series. You guys are a very good team, and to the Brewers fans, keep your heads up, because I know we may be playing again next year in the playoffs. Go Diamondbacks. Great win, great series win. 2 games in a row, come from behind 2 nights in a row to sweep the Milwaukee Brewers. Go Diamondbacks. Let's get ready for the Los Angeles Dodgers, a rematch of the 2017 National League Division Series. Go D-backs.